Happy March, dear one. Welcome to the energy update of March, where I open the Akashic records of humanity, of us, and of the earth. And I'm just asking, like, what do we need to know this month? This is one of the months where I didn't receive any teams up front. And the energy was so powerful, so beautiful. They even wanted to share light language, and they covered many different topics, both consciously and subconsciously. It's going to be a very special month. So if you would love to go into this transmission and get the best out of this month, I just invite you to take a big deep breath. You will hear the direct channel that I did in a moment. Listen with your whole body, feel your energy, feel your body, and just be in a state of receiving, because it will truly be a blessing that you found this video in this month. Happy March and enjoy the energy update. Welcome, dear human. Welcome to a very powerful month where the year shifts gears and you are about to go on a journey. Now, March will be a transition month that goes from the cleansing and cleaning and aligning that has happened in the last months and years into a month where the full go energy will come into play. And with go energy, we mean extra life force, extra fire, extra joy and bliss. But with a lot of extra fire, there needs to also be more presence and more caution. Make sure you don't burn too many things. And so we would love to spend some of the energy of this energy update specifically on how you can find your balance in such fiery times. Next to the balance, we will discuss more profound themes of this month and ways in which you can check if you have done the alignment work that was requested of you, and if you have seen the bigger picture behind what is going on right now. In every way, humanity is being upgraded. On the bio level, on the mental level, on the spiritual level, and on the technological level, there are so many upgrades. There is also so much turmoil because of all these upgrades. A lot of confusion is happening in the subconscious minds, and some are feeling that also consciously. We are here to shine a light on these dynamics and to show you what you can do best. We would love for you to take a couple of deep breaths and know that right now you are perfect as you are. Know that right now you have given a unique opportunity, an opportunity to be very present with who you are. Feel your being. It's made of life and light. Now, from this place, from this deepening in presence, we would love to ask you, Do you feel you are currently living your life that you were made for? And if the answer is yes, we want to congratulate you. If the answer is almost, we also want to congratulate you and invite you to take these final last steps. If the answer is no, not at all, we would love for you to, with more urgency and intention, look at your life and allow that to really be a look of honesty. If you can, look at it through different lenses. The same lenses that we already mentioned: a physical lens, an emotional lens, a mental lens, a spiritual lens, and a technological lens. Assess what has not been working, because the answer is inside of you. You don't need anyone else. You don't need to watch another video to know what has been missing. The answer is inside of you. But a lot of humans will have a heightened awareness of the thing that has not been working in their lives is that if there is still misalignment present. So you will already have had your confrontations in the last days or weeks, if that alignment wasn't there yet. And in those confrontations, there was a unique perspective to be created there. And that perspective is called the perspective of your alignment. It is not here to punish you. It's not here to blame you or to give you more guilt and shame. It's here to show you, hey, this part of your life is truly not working. Set the right boundaries and take action to change it now. That is the energy. Take the right action to change it now, and don't let anyone, anything, or any company go and cross your boundaries. Not anymore. This powerful stance will get you out of the misalignment and into alignment. But sometimes quite a shocking event needs to happen for that. And if that was you, we are sorry for the intensity that sometimes life can speak with. But at the same time, we are hoping that the intensity was a wake-up call, a call to act from your full being, a call to let this never happen again. You can do it. And it is the right time to make sure that energetically you already decided, and physically you're acting towards change. And the beginning of your month of March will have this energy. It will have this act on your alignment energy. Allow it to move you forward. Prioritize what is most important to you right now. No more, oh, it will come later. I first need to see this friend and do that thing. No more excuses for habits that you have been entertaining yourself with that you know are not serving you. This energy that is here right now requires you to decide and to focus, to prioritize and to select what is truly of importance for you right now. And for the people we speak to that are not feeling that they're in their alignment, one of the most important things for you right now is to get to your alignment fast. This is one of the final calls for this year to get into that state, because once the season hit Aries in this month, there will be a propulsion energy and an ignition energy so powerful that when you are in your alignment, you will go fast in the direction. And when you're not in the alignment, you will have a couple of years of deep healing. But we know you already have healed enough. You did enough work on yourself. You are aware enough to receive this message. So you are aware enough to decide now and to take the necessary steps, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and technologically. Allow it to move into your direction now. Now, after this momentum and movement has been created, the second part of your march is where you truly start feeling quite a lot of beneficial energies that will help you achieve what you're here to achieve. There has been a lot of eclipse energy in your field, and that eclipse energy sometimes darkens this extra level of support and sometimes shows you exactly what you need to see. So when the light fully comes back, you have new insight and new perspective. Therefore, the second half of your march is very much about you following your new perspective, you following your new insight. And with that comes also letting go of your old perspectives. Are you able to, without any logical reason, just say, wow, this new perspective is so profound, I'm gonna do it. I don't know where it will bring me, but I will go into this new insight because it felt more true than ever. And therefore, soon after you made the decision, you will also be met with some of your old perspectives that might say it is not safe, or you have tried this before, why shall we do this again? And these old perspectives are believing different realities. You will get the awareness And you might already have seen this increasing into your field, where you are able to see which thoughts and feelings are based on underlying belief. Because beliefs can create reality. So what that means is that you will start to get a sense from the thoughts and feelings that are happening in your field on a day-to-day basis, and where these thoughts and feelings resonate with, which reality do they resonate with, which reality are they vibrating on. Some of your thoughts are vibrating on amazing heaven on earth realities, while others are based on very doom and dark realities. Some give you power, some take away your power. Now, the more aware you become of this, the easier it will be to choose only the thoughts that give you power and create heaven on earth. It's at this fundamental level where the masters are mastering their reality. And this becomes available to more and more humans right now. And it might already be in your field, especially if your intuition has been opened for a while. But it needs to be followed by action for the full effect to take place. Knowing is not good enough. You need to know, follow, through, and then experience before you can truly say to yourself that you know. And by the awareness of seeing underlying realities and seeing the beliefs that you are still holding, you can quickly let go of the ones that are not creating great realities for you. And you can only follow and adopt the ones that do create great, healthy, harmonious, powerful, heaven on earth realities for you. Sometimes we wish we could give the perspective on how we see your beings to you, and at the same time, it will make little sense to most humans to give this perspective. But you taking ownership and stewardship of your thought stream and emotional well-being is one of the most powerful things that you can do. And in this March, higher awareness will be given to you, and an invitation to follow these new insights will also be given later this month. If you earlier in this transmission answered to us a complete yes, we are already in alignment, then you may already start now living your new insight. You did the work up front, and that also comes with the rewards of not going through intensity right now. March will be a big cornerstone in the development of this year. And we are grateful that we can speak to you and give you this higher dimensional perspective. But we also want you to know that you can always access higher dimensional perspective into your field. This is not only given to advanced meditators or only given to a select few who have that in their soul path. You have the right and the privilege to connect with the higher realms. The human body holds the sensorium for it. Your senses will be attuned more to higher realms. You will see more balls of light and flickers. You will see more things in the corners of your eye, your peripheral vision. And you will also start hearing sounds that don't come from this earth. That just shows you the opening of your higher faculties. Now, this will happen in continuous increase over the next couple of years and decades. But if you want to start already, there are many teachers, including the channel of this message, that will bring you into higher contact with the spiritual realm. And it is important because without it, you will seem and feel lost. If you don't have a direct communication window with beings that can see your timelines and that can see the energy of your planet, and that can see what is going on, truly what's going on, not what other humans think is going on. If you don't have that direct window, you will just move from opinion and don't know what to think anymore. The intensity of the planet and the confusion is huge. Therefore, don't only follow human beings. Follow higher dimensional beings as well. It is good to have a healthy balance of both. And we are offering a technique for you to connect with us in the Akashic records. This technique will also be more widely shared in your month of March. So if you feel a calling to connect with this higher energy, feel free to connect in the links that will guide you on this journey. And you find them in or around this transmission. We are not inviting you to come join us. We are inviting you because we don't want you to feel lost anymore, to feel confused anymore. The problem is that you have forgotten, and most humans have forgotten, that there is a great connection to the higher realms, to the Creator, to the universe, and to the planet available. And this connection is meant to open in each one of your lives. Ideally in this incarnation, instead of in the following incarnations. Why then, if there are more incarnations, why connect now? Because every incarnation where you develop your spirituality will make it a lot easier in the following ones. And maybe you already have an easy life because you practiced meditation and other forms of communion in previous lives. That is very common for humans that are naturally spiritually open. There was already a great connection with these elements of higher vibration. So even though it is not a theme of this month, it will be the perfect companion for you to have a straight connection to unconditional love, to wisdom, to knowing, to have lenses of perspective outside of this world that can look upon this world as if you are looking at a puppet house or an ant colony. In such a way, not only looking only at the physical realm, but also seeing the emotional, mental, and life force energies running through this perspective, transparent. If you feel that calling, it is a great time to deepen that connection. And you can do so with the teacher that you feel most resonant with. Make sure this teacher feels truly good in the heart, feels truly good in the gut. Allow your whole body to feel into which teachers to follow, because it is all about resonance. And unfortunately, it is easier and easier to have fakeness in your planet. Your discernment is important, and your heart and gut are way more accurate discerners than your senses and the mind. Allow them to be included in your decision making. We would love to finalize this transmission to send you some powerful light language codes. And these light language codes are meant specifically for you to live in your alignment and to use the energy of March in the most beautiful and graceful ways. Not only will you receive these codes, but you will also notice that when the season of Aries will begin, you will have a great and beautiful flight into a life of service, alignment, harmony, and joy. Let us send the light language now. On yantarin shintai alante o yarhin yukin tarmi uno yunoriu yundarin dandaliando inasnigdu undirania o simboro yani alirni orun sur nianti ayana salayantornia kambanianta yanda Oyande ayayaya rinit yarenda yanari onyande yarende rish ni rosh ni yana kalienti antariaman talayana. highest light, we wish you a great month in your time space. Let March be the month where you find your inner fire and balance that with the grace of life. Happy March. If you want to continue this journey, there are some beautiful links below. One goes to the Sacred Alignment Academy, one goes to a new project, next level of my Akashic Record School community, where we practice together, where we learn how to channel, where we open each other's records. And that will open, I hope, with my opportunistic mind, the 8th of March. And you can already join the waiting list by pressing the yellow button there. I will not let anyone in until it feels energetically done, but I'm very busy these days setting that up, so it will be done at any moment now. I am looking forward to this time a lot, and I'm looking forward to hear you and how this energy update felt to you. So if you want to share in the comments, if you want to share how this all felt, I would love to hear it. Now, this is also the first time I'm sharing some light language. It was only little, but I never shared that publicly before. So I'm really curious how that felt. Anyway, I want to wish you a beautiful March. I'm still very much in the highness of the energy. I feel quite rosy right now. It's a pleasure. Thank you for listening all the way to the end. Happy month of March, dear one. Enjoy.